central Cairo, and the demands for a new regime go on. Estimates say hundreds of thousands of ordinary Egyptians are on the streets, and those involved say they won't go home until they get what they want.
People got really fed up. People are suffering. There is a lot of corruption. People are the first time to feel liberty, to feel democracy. People is the first time on the street since a very long time. People want to have a president for 2 or 4 years and then another one. People are fed up from presidents who come to Egypt for a lifetime. People want to change the country. People want better lives. People want democracy, like back there in your country. I mean, would you accept someone to be your president for all the life?
An Amnesty International team has been in Cairo since Sunday, monitoring the situation.
It's very clear from what people lots of the banners, lots of the things that people say to us are very focused on the political repression, the lack of freedom of expression, the state of emergency that existed for 30 years, which has, along with another set of very restrictive laws, has allowed this government to entrench torture in the system. Torture has become systematic across the country in police stations as well as prisons. It has allowed people to be detained without charge or trial for years, for decades.
Amnesty International has reported over 30 years on the repression and violations committed by the Mubarak regime, and even now the free flow of information is being blocked, as the internet has been shut down and reporting is being suppressed. The protesters are clear they want change.
Because we're humans. If you do understand that you are a human and you need your own human rights, that's the problem. And all Egyptians are very well educated people, and we know that we need our rights. We lived in tyranny for 30 years. I think this generation, all the people from the age of 21 or 19 till the age of 30 are down in the streets and they're fighting for the rights. We don't want something different. We just want the same that any human being enjoys anywhere in the world. We need our rights back. We need our country back. And for a very long time, for 30 years, people did not believe that this country was owned by them. But now people have taken to the streets. Egyptian people are ruling the streets, and they are ruling in civility.
The ruling party has told people for years that this is the price they pay for a better economy, for better living conditions. But in fact, that's evidently not true. This is a country with 40% of people live underneath the international poverty line of $2 a day, and a large number more live absolutely on that line. And frankly, that is not enough to get by and feed your family in Egypt today. It's a country where 6 million people in Cairo, in the greater Cairo region, that's about half the people in Cairo, live in slums. These are the kind of things that protesters are talking to us about. They say, we want jobs, we want to live, we want to be free, we want to be able to speak. And I think you've seen in the last couple of days a very clear example of what this government's track record on freedom of expression, as it is cut internet services, it has closed down the Al Jazeera office, it's stopped Al Jazeera from broadcasting in the country, mobile networks go on and off, have been turned off and have only now just come back on. So that's a very concrete example of the lack of respect for freedom of information, in freedom of expression in this Egyptian government.